Hello there carpologists, I'm Joe and today we're going to be taking a look at the Spider Spod from Advanced Fishing. Now Advanced Fishing have been developing this for 3 years and it's something a little bit different in the baiting up market because as you can see already the design is completely unique to anything else on the market. It opens with 4 different little segments and it doesn't use a clip setup either. It's got magnets in there, so upon impact it busts open like that and you've got all 4 little compartments open up, so retrieval is nice and easy, but also there's different ways to bait up. Now I'm going to go and set this up on my spod rod and use the different ways this can be used, and I've got a variety of different baits as well, so we'll see how it performs. Well, I'm now all set up with my spod rod. I've got 4.5 pound Tesco rod, braided mainline with a shock leader, and I'm going to fire this out completely empty to start with. Now they claim that it flies straight as an arrow and stable in the air even when empty, due to how it's been designed and aerodynamically shaped. So I'm going to put that to the test to start with, fire this out with absolutely nothing in it. Straight as an arrow. And knowing the size of this lake, that's about 100 yards with a completely empty Spider Spod. And retrieving, probably see it more on that camera, just skipping along the surface, minimal resistance, making it nice and easy to retrieve. And as you can see, it's just closed as it skipped in, still open with the 2 veins, but it was coming in completely split open in all 4 like this. So this just lets it skip across the surface with minimal resistance and help you spot up repeatedly with minimal effort. Now let's put some stuff in it. Now before I start loading this up with various different baits, I'll show you how you actually load it. Now the design of this is slightly different to anything else on the market because it uses magnets to open and close. It's also got 4 separate sort of panels, if that makes sense. You can split it open like this, and I guess that's where it gets the name Spider Spod, because it all spreads out like so. So this means you can load it in several different ways. You can have it traditionally as 2 open holes, scoop it in hands-free and then close it up, or you can open up just one of the panels like so and fill it up from one of the open slots, and this way you can fill it completely to the max without having any wasted space out there. So you can get more bait in here with less casts, so you can get more bait out into your spot with less casts on the hole. And due to it being magnetic, there's no sort of open components or little clips that are normally seen on these sort of baiting items, so it's not going to get caught up in the mechanism. As long as you keep the magnets clear, they'll close up absolutely no problem all the way around. And I've also found that the materials are very durable. I mean, if I open it all up like this, I can twist it around, bending it all, and it's all very durable, clips back together, no problem. But that's enough waffling. I'm going to start filling this up with bait and see how it flies out with different baits in. So first of all, I'm going to go with pellet. I'm going to open up just the one hopper, as you can see like so I can fill it up to the max. So it's almost overflowing there with bait, and I can now close it up completely, like so. Now it's time to fire it out. So this is completely full with pellet, some powders and little bits and bobs. There we go, so that's all of that deployed, flew just as straight as you like, and because it's fully open, once again as you can see, just skimmed along the surface with very little resistance, making it nice and easy for me to retrieve it in, fill it up again and go again. So I've now got it just at the 2 different scoops, and then hands-free, like so, closed up and ready to go. So once again, easy as that. Again, flew straight as an arrow, already opened up, deposited all the bait instantly, and they're already skimming back across the surface. Lastly, just going to put some boilies in, once again opening up just the one side, so I can pop one of those open, like so, fill it up completely with boilies, no wasted space in there whatsoever, close it up and we're good to go once again. Again, even further that time. Once again, knowing the size of this lake, that's probably looking around 120 yards, and I'm by no means a brilliant caster. Once again, deployed all the bait straight away on impact and winding in nice and easily. Now something else I noticed about this, purely by accident actually, I left it in the margin while I went to get another camera set up, and about 10 minutes later came back and it was still floating. That's a big plus point, because one of the issues with some of these bait and rockets on the market is if you crack off and you don't have any kind of flotation device attached to it, they can sink. But this was floating by itself. I also tested it again, same results, and then I opened it all fully up with all 4 different compartments open like so, dropped it in the water, and again it stayed floating. So if you crack off, it shouldn't sink. Now to pick one of these up, they are available for $14.99 from the Let's Get Fishing website. For more information, please head over to their website. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.